Hello, my Libra friends. Hello there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Simon. I'm psychic medium and tarot reader and intuitive. And so I'm going to be doing a reading for you, sign of Libra, as I say, over the next 3 or 4 weeks. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you. Let's see what Spirit comes up with. Come on, Spirit. Let's see what's going on. The sign of Libra. Sun, moon and rising. The sign of Libra. One card, please, Spirit, for the sign of Libra, so we can begin our reading. One card, please, for the sign of Libra. Just one card. One card for the sign of Libra. There we go. 2 cards, actually. All right. So, Libra, we can see here that you have a lot on your mind in the Nine of Swords. And you have the Knight of Wands as well. So I think that my first initial feelings are, yes, you've got a lot on your mind. You're going back and forth. Should I act? Should I be still? Should I act? Should I be still? Back and forth in your mind. I feel just like this, you're very active in the day, and at night it all comes in on you. Maybe you are doing a lot of overthinking. I'm feeling like there's a temptation to make contact with somebody who you've either recently met, or it's quite possible that you've met and somehow the communication between the two of you is complicated. There may be misunderstandings between the ways that you do communicate, how you communicate emotionally, for example. It feels as well like don't be too rash. From inaction to a lot of action doesn't necessarily, you may not come across to somebody as entirely stable, or it's the other way around and they're not coming across to you as entirely stable. So I feel like take your time with this so that you can watch the other person's reactions. You can watch your own reactions. In fact, do you even need to react? It could be that you need to stop and take an action at an appropriate time. I also feel that some of you are very concerned as to whether your loved one will be able to come and see you, will be able to visit, or will be able to be in a position to plan a trip. Perhaps, can they afford to come and see me financially? Yes, there's a lot of concern. I feel actually that you may connect with somebody who either has a lot of hair or you have a lot of hair. I get the impression that when you're with this person, you feel very at home. You're impressed. You're impressed by them. I also get the vibe at the moment of you asking, am I good enough? Well, of course you're good enough. Absolutely you're good enough. I don't feel that that is a question that you should necessarily be asking yourself, because by planting that seed in your head, you're going to be digging away at what could be a really could be a more positive situation, let's say, with a positive mental attitude. I do feel, though, beware, because the person you're connecting to might come across a little bit like, oh, I'm here, there and everywhere. I'm so busy. And may be good at communicating, but then again, not always totally reliable. Enthusiastic, yeah. Not necessarily reliable. So you may have contact with a Leo, a Sagittarius, and an Aries, or it may be that during the time of Aries you're going to look for communication from this person and worry if it's coming or not. But I think the answer is yes. The communication will come, but to what extent it's making you happy is another matter. I think the main thing here is to bring back your energy to yourself and concentrate on yourself, my Libra friends, and to let the other person perhaps be the one who instigates communication. I mean, I think that they're not shy to do that. That's the sense I'm getting from them. So let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Swords here in the reverse, but we don't worry about reversals. It's just really what images the cards can create from the different ways you look at them. So here it says to me that the thoughts are worse than the situation, that there may be defensiveness in your thoughts, or in a partner's thoughts, or the person you have most on your mind. They may be quite defensive in their thoughts at the present moment. They might have felt under attack, perhaps in a situation that's got nothing to do with you, but they might have felt under attack or under scrutiny or in some way being measured, and they just don't like it. I feel almost like some of you may be protecting what's dear to you. If you're connected to a lightish-haired person, a fair-haired person, then I feel like I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not going to give a lot of leverage. You may be that blonde or fair-haired person, in which case you don't want to give a lot of leverage. But it's proving at this present moment difficult to find a compromise. And that could be a compromise to do with the actual situation you're facing, or it could be a compromise, as I say, with somebody that you care about a lot, possibly a partner. Okay, so we're looking back. We're looking backwards at the moment and rehashing what I feel is an old situation. So it feels to me like something's happened in the past which has brought you now to this point where the past is being rehashed again and the truth is being reconsidered again. It's being re-looked at. Somebody's struggling to believe somebody else. Okay, so we have the strength of Leo, but we have strength here. So I would say to you right now, Libra, you know you like to sit on the fence, you know you like to keep things balanced and not stir the pot. And that's what you're trying to do at the moment. However, I think the pot does need to be a little bit stirred in order for you to tap into your strengths. You need to stir the pot. The truth needs to be divided up. There's a little bit of truth here, a little bit of truth there. It may revolve around you and 2 other people as well, that you want to review what somebody said to you. They may have misled you a little bit, and you're speaking to 1 or 2 other people. Certainly there's truths being reviewed here. Also transport issues, which I know we have at the moment all over, but transport issues are being highlighted. So you, on a personal level, you could have an issue with a car, especially if it's blue, by the way. You could have had transport cut wherever you are, and you may have to be going on foot a lot more, or perhaps on a bike. I feel like you're having to control yourself to find your level head, and somebody's testing that patience. Very much testing that patience. I just feel right now, Libra, your thoughts, the way you think, is utterly important to the situation you find yourself in. Don't feel trapped. It's more like you are it's more like you're being given a chance to rethink things, as I say, to reassess, to review, to handle things differently if that's what you choose to do. Or you're requesting your partner to do that. They may be the type of partner that doesn't let on what they're thinking, which might make you suspicious. But you definitely need a mental rest. You need a mental rest, and you need to think about your suspicions. You need to be fair, I feel, fair to yourself, and understand your own needs as well as a partner's, or who you're involved with. It's like your needs at this point do need to come first for you. So take a moment and be a little bit selfish here. I feel as well like we've got the Death card, Scorpio, energy, water, emotions. I feel there really is a need to let go of an aspect of yourself. And the situation that you're caught up in is in fact highlighting this to you. Whether you're hearing it, whether you're having difficulty hearing it, is another matter. Whether you want to accept that is another matter. But I feel you are being asked to stand up for yourself, but let go. stand up for yourself, but let go. Don't let your thoughts block you at this time, because they're gonna hold you back. Your thoughts are traumatizing you to some extent. No, you need to face the truth, for sure. And it's coming to you in bits and bobs. Like I say, some of it belongs back in the past, and you're revisiting the truth. That's okay. Has to be done that way sometimes. Yeah. King of Swords. Again, thoughts, communication. Somebody's let you down. And you didn't know the whole truth back in the past. And so now things have come to your ears, or knowledge has come to your ears, or you've found something, and that truth needs to be explored. So my sense is you're quizzing, you are going in a roundabout way, asking questions. You're not being direct and confrontational at this point, no. It's more like you're an investigator and you're asking around the situation so that you can get hold of the truth, hoping that the other person or the other parties involved haven't got a real clue. What you're trying to get hold of is that information. It may so be as well that in other scenarios that are playing out around you Libras, is that someone is questioning your validity, is asking for proof that you are the person you claim to be. But I see you holding it together. I feel any advice that's being given, you're holding on to that. You're perhaps applying some of it. And, yep, death. Okay, so it's being echoed. That's the underlying energy. And the sooner you accept change, the better. Because this change is somehow a situation that's built up and built up over time, and it's decaying now. So change has to happen. It has to take place. It has to replace maybe a decaying aspect of a relationship, a decaying behavior that's being let go of. There could be decay in a clandestine relationship, a hidden affair, and it's lived its purpose and now needs to be let go of, and it's proving to be difficult. There are things that you're facing where it's important right now to face the truth of the matter in order to let go. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I think this is a situation between you and another party. And I feel it's really about letting go at this point. One of you doesn't want to let go. The other one knows it has to happen. Very difficult. Especially when on some level you love each other and You know it's the right thing to let go and let each of you move on. But at the same time, it's hard because you love each other. Yeah, very difficult. There could be a slight age difference here as well, one of you being a few years younger. It's difficult. Underlying energy in all of this, Two of Pentacles in the clarifying cards. So really it's weighing up your options. It's weighing up the truth as you know it today, not as you knew it some time ago, a few months ago, a few years ago, whatever it is. It's not about the truth back then, it's about what's been revealed since. And so there's love, but it needs a helping hand. You need to let go. Review love. Possibly accepting that there is a new partner involved. Difficult one, not easy. I don't feel at the moment, Libra, you have too much power. You'll want to do everything more or less fairly. But the scales are going to go up and down, up and down, up and down for a while. And for a little while, I do think actually you're going to feel somewhat lost. But don't worry, because light will be coming back in. The sun will shine again. It really, really will. So if you're weighing up any form of partnership, the time for action and speaking is coming up. It's time to let go in order to bring somebody new in to your situation, or allow your partner to do that, to bring somebody new into their situation. I feel here we're learning to let go in love, and that's a really, really difficult lesson. It's so hard, especially if it's not you who wants to let go. I mean, I see this as a relatively new situation that could be around you, maybe since last November, the last few months it's been playing out. But you will live to strike another day. This is not going to take you down, it's only temporary. I think trust is at the very bottom of everything going on around you just now. And your word needs to be trusted. You need to know that you can trust yourself, actually. So Libra, I really, really wish you good luck. I'm just being told if some of you are wishing to go into the police force, I feel there is good luck on that front, actually, connected to the police. Connected to the police and any lawmaking authorities. So I hope that helps a little bit, and thanks for listening and coming back to watch another reading, and look forward to the next time we meet. So until then, bye for now.